All right, so we're going to go over prepositional phrases here. What you'll have to do is look for prepositions, and then you'll want to keep underlining. So let's look at the example up here. It says it includes a preposition and the object of the preposition and any modifiers of that object. Modifiers mean words that describe, and objects of prepositions are nouns. So when I say modifiers, I'm saying like adjectives that describe them. So look at the example. The bloodhounds tracked the criminal through, there's our preposition, the thick, adjective, still, adjective, noun, woods, object of the preposition. So we're going to include the preposition and the object of the preposition and these three describing words, the, thick, still. Here's another one. According to. According to is a preposition. It's a compound preposition. It's more than one word. Anyway, after the preposition, we're going to include the object of the preposition, which is article, and then any words in between, really. So according to this article, this is an adjective describing what kind of article, so we include it. All right, so it says underline each prepositional phrase in the following sentences. If a sentence does not contain a prepositional phrase, write none on the line provided, I suppose, over here. So let's do some of these. Many people used to believe that camels stored water in. Here's our prepositional phrase, in their humps. To is also a common preposition, but to is not a preposition if the word that comes after it is a verb, like believe. So this is not a prepositional phrase. That's not right. Number 2, in 1954. Years are nouns, so that's a prepositional phrase. A research team set out to study, so to again is followed by a verb, so you're going to ignore this, to study. The camel's water storing capabilities. So there's our phrase. Number 3. The results of. Of doesn't work with the cat can walk blank the box sentence, but it's a preposition you should memorize. Of their research. Here's our object of the preposition, so we're going to start there. And then there are no other prepositions in here. Number 4. Instead, the camel's body conserves the water that it contains. This has no preposition. So I'm going to write, I'm going to be lazy and just write N for none. Number 5. Human beings and many other animals must depend on. So here is our preposition. On is a preposition. The cat walked on the box. On an evaporation process. And then here we have to, which is a preposition, but not really here because it's to verb. So this is an infinitive, so you can ignore that. Don't consider that a preposition. Number 6. When a horse is hot, it perspires, and the evaporation, preposition, of this water. Of is a preposition, I think always. So if you see that, that's a big, red light that identify this as a phrase. 7. A camel's body temperature, however, need not remain constant. There is no preposition in this sentence, so this is another none sentence, so I'm just going to write N there. 8. Therefore, a camel rarely needs to expend precious water on. On is our preposition, on any cooling system. So there's our prepositional phrase. And again, we have the word to. They're trying to trick you with this to thing. To is not a preposition if the word that comes after it is a verb. It's called an infinitive. If we have to expend, those two words together create what's called an infinitive, which is a phrase. It's just not a prepositional phrase. Number 9, during is a preposition. During a long, hot day. So here's our phrase. During, and then these describing words, and then the noun, the object of the preposition day. A camel's temperature may rise 10 degrees, but the animal does not suffer any ill effects. Okay, no other preposition. Number 10, can you imagine having a temperature of... preposition, 108 degrees. There's our object of the preposition, and there's no other. All right, so go ahead and do exercise B on your own for practice.